Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit Reading for July. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Gemini, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit to you about the month of July, to ask what is happening, unfolding for you, but anything that you need to hear right now in this moment. And this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about in regards to the month of July. What is happening, unfolding? What do you need to be aware of? Let's see. Tell me about July for Gemini. Ooh, geez. That came out. Let's see. Love. Number 1. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So you guys are calling in love, and July is a month of romance. I gotta say, this very much feels romantically. And again, it could be something of self-love, love with a friend. But yeah, Gemini, I feel as if you are calling in a particular person. I do feel you are in love. I do feel as if this person has been on your mind and in your heart. And I do feel that there has been divine orchestration around meeting this person in your life at this exact time. The letter L is sticking out to me very strongly, as in Luke, as in Larissa. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone, or even someone could have 2 L's in their name. But I do feel love is opening up for you, Gemini. Love is coming in. Tell me more about this, Spirit. About this love surrounding Gemini. I mean, here, I'll pull some cards first before I jump into it. But I wonder if you've been wondering if this love is reciprocated, if this person feels the same way about you. You may get your answer very soon. Tell me more for Gemini. July for Gemini, Spirit. These cards are shaky. I feel someone's nervous almost. Nervous to think about this, to bring this up, to talk about this with you. Okay, ooh. Okay, so you got 2 cards here. We have Rising Above. I see only beauty and grace. And then we have Dwelling in Truth. I stand in the light of truth. Okay, guys. There's something to be revealed here in your love life. I feel it so strongly. And I feel rising above, someone is getting the courage, someone is having the faith, is having the trust that this is something they have with you that is beyond what they can make sense of. Maybe that's part of the reason why they were kind of, I don't know, quiet or avoidant or not sure. They had an overwhelming feeling of emotion for you, Gemini. And I feel for these people, maybe they're not as in touch with their emotions. They don't like to deal with their emotions. But regardless, you have struck something very deep in their heart. And it's taken them time to accept this. Now, someone could have gone through horrible heartbreak. Maybe someone was in a mindset of non-committal love. But you've changed all that. And I do feel the 2 of you have been through a lot with this lotus imagery here. I believe the lotus came up in Leo's reading too. But with this, I do feel that despite everything you've been through together, something is in the right time to happen now for the two of you. Someone feels confident, someone feels sure, someone feels so ready for this. And then we have dwelling in the truth, I stand in the light of truth. I do feel that the truth is coming out. I do feel that the truth is going to be said. It's going to give you so much clarity, but furthermore, make you feel so happy, Gemini, that finally someone is telling you how they feel. Finally, someone is giving you the clarity that this is real, that this feels so deep with them. Maybe the last time you saw this person or they saw you, someone was wearing black, I'm seeing. I'm also seeing a beauty mark on someone's face here, whether it's by their mouth or by their eye as well. But this is powerful, Gemini. I do feel the timing wasn't right before, but July, something is happening, whether it's the healing they've done, whether it's the truth they're willing to confront and face and admit. There is an evolution within your love life. There is something that is going to uplift your love life in a way with the person you truly love. This isn't someone that you're not in love with. This is someone that isn't reciprocating love for you. I can confirm all that here, Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see which goddess would like to come through for your reading, for your message. And with whatever goddess comes out, I'm going to read the description of this goddess, who they are, and what message they have for you from the book, because the author wrote it so beautifully. I love to share it with you guys. So tell me, for Gemini, what goddess wants to come through for my Geminis at this time? Okay, whew. You guys got the goddess Bastet, number 4, guardian and protectress. Also the goddess of pleasure in Egyptian mythology. And maybe some of you own a cat, or this person has a cat, just for triple confirmation here. But let's go ahead and read Bastet's message for you guys and why she's showing up in your reading. So, Bastet, the Egyptian cat goddess, has been known as Bast and also Ubastat, who she was once associated with the sun and the lioness, but over the years became the cat goddess as well as moon goddess. As the favorite daughter of the sun god Ra, she possesses the Uchat, the all-seeing eye of Horus. Cats are sacred to Bastet and her followers. They are protected, venerated, and in ancient times, any harm done to a cat was considered a crime against the goddess. Bastet is cunning and fast, yet also protective, just like a cat. She's the protectress of the hearth and the home, other domesticated animals, as well as women and children. When brought to anger, Bastet can transform into a fierce warrior. Images and statues of Bastet have been used to ward off all manner of evil spirits, thieves, illness, and fire, as she is also the patroness of firefighters. When angered, Bastet was appeased with rituals incorporating dance, flowing wine, and sensual pleasures. Bastet is associated with perfume. She is the perfume protectress. She is also known as the mistress of delight. As a goddess of sensuality, she enjoys music, dance, and physical pleasure, and loves to see us enjoying life in our earthly bodies. Bastet's message for you, Gemini, is know when to seek action and when to be still. Know when to give and when to receive. Release your need for complete control or perfection. Become an observer in situations and walk the middle path. Stay safe from harm by avoiding dangerous situations. Be cautious as you move around risk situations, including those involving investments or relationships. Celebrate your sensuality, whether you are single or with a partner. Remember, sensuality is a part of you in everything you do. It is not only about how sexy you feel, but about how deeply appreciating everything that pleases your senses. Sorry, I read that wrong. It is not only about how sexy you feel, but about deeply appreciating everything that pleases your senses. Create moments in your day that bring you delight and satisfaction. So many messages for you here. Okay, so particularly things that came out that could provide confirmations, firefighters, someone's perfume or cologne that they complimented you on, you've complimented them on. But I gotta say, like, I feel that for a lot of you, you had to maybe step back or take a break from this person. And I do feel you did it because maybe you felt like you were pushing this too hard or that you weren't getting what you wanted from this. You just had to go for a break. But taking that break is what led to this person's deep reflection of the truth that they feel for you, Gemini. And I do feel that you guys are going to have this conversation that brings you two together. And with the sensuality of Bastet, I do feel that you've missed each other a lot. Your souls have yearned for each other, but even the physical touch of one another. If this is not your message, bear with me for a second, but sexually, you guys are in sync. I mean, I feel as if both of you feel a strong sexual chemistry with one another. And when you are intimate physically with one another, there's a surging, like an energy pulse that you exchange that you haven't had with anyone else. And I can guarantee, Gemini, they haven't had it with anyone else but you as well. And with the all-eye-seeing Horus eye, you know, I think you were well aware of this before they woke up to it. I think you were well aware of this before they could realize the power of this connection between the two of you. But I gotta say, this at least feels like soulmate energy. Others of you, this could definitely be your twin flame. I'm sensing and feeling very strongly here as well. I'm seeing a tennis racket for someone too. It could just be a paddle as well. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about this energy in Gemini's life spirit, and particularly their love life. Okay, wow. First was the Three of Swords, yeah. So Libra energy, you could be dealing with the Libra. You could have strong Libra in your chart. It didn't start out very easily, I gotta say, with this. I do feel as if you guys, the separation between the two of you has been painful for you both. I do feel you missed this person, but you felt like you've done all that you could. And so you had to place this in God's hands or even in their court to do something about it. But it was hurtful to walk away. And I do feel, despite like the pain of being separated, I do feel your higher selves are calling to each other to make amends, to grow, to heal, so you can be with one another the way it feels like it's supposed to be. Then we have the Five of Wands. Obstacles and challenges. This is everything behind the scenes, Gemini. I feel like I'm meant to reveal to you in this reading. I mean, they have not had an easy time without you. I do feel as if there was a lot they had to face, inner turmoil, distress about this possibly falling apart with you, with this situation that may have came to an end that they weren't expecting. I definitely feel for most of you, you were the ones that had to call it off, that you had to walk away. But I do feel during that time of separation, of this break, even you can call it, they've been overcoming a lot of inner challenges within them. And I think part of it, again, was denying some sort of truth here between the two of you. Some of the truth of how they felt for you. And again, we all have our own wounds. We all have our own patterns. But this person's wound was deeply, deeply ingrained here. But this connection with you has helped them elevate out of that, Gemini, fully and truly. And I do feel Spirit through the whole time has been sending like synchronicities about you, confirmations about you to this person, like guiding this person back to you, Gemini. Something about fireflies I'm seeing very strongly as well. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, mental conflict in the heart chakra. Wow. So with more Libra energy, by the way, with this mental conflict, overall, there is someone I truly see here that turmoil, the challenges, the blocks, the resistance came from the fear of getting their heart broken. And the heart chakra particularly was very closed, was very blocked. And that's a defense mechanism, I gotta say, Gemini, for someone here. They didn't feel ready to give this a shot, to give this a chance because of the hurt that could be potentially there. And I still feel in some ways that their mind and their heart is at war over you. Their mind is trying to warn them to stop them, that this could hurt, that this could, still be something that could be potentially dangerous for them. But their heart, when they see a text message from you, when they see your pictures, something lights up within them. Their heart chakra space does get activated, and it's something that repeats over and over again and cannot be denied by you or by them anymore. Now, this feels like major decision making at the end of the month. I do feel with this mental conflict here, someone has to be the person that says, I'm gonna just give this a shot, give this a chance. And I gotta say too, like, although this is a big breakthrough for the two of you, there's still some challenges to go. This is still very new for them. This is still very raw for them. So I gotta say, there may be still complications that arise when their old behaviors or mannerisms slightly come up. Not in the same way before, I can confirm that, but definitely some residual or some residue of the fear that they kind of had in regards to the situation with you, Gemini, in regards to discovering the truth about you. And I got to be honest too, for others of you, this is what is going on in July that is behind the scenes. So someone may still be silent. Someone still may not reach out to you in July, but very much they're in the transition of discovering the importance you have in their life, Gemini, the importance of what you've meant to them and always will mean to them. And I feel that this is the starting path to them finally opening their heart up to this idea of the two of you in such a way that they haven't felt in a very long time, if not at all, with anyone. This is powerful, Gemini, and I know this is testing your patience, and I know this is hurting you, but there is something here. For those of you that this reading has resonated with, for you feel it in your heart, you feel it in your gut, in your solar plexus chakra, there is more to this. So I want to go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to confirm. I do feel by the end of the month to confirm for you, they will make up their mind by then. So maybe it's around the end of July or maybe beginning of August, they finally have all this to reveal to you, Gemini. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know about July? Any last minute advice for my Geminis here? Hope. This is, I'm at a loss for words. It says, your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. I mean, I do feel that hope is still in your heart. I still feel that even despite everything you two have been through together, there is enlightenment here, that they're in the transition of Gemini. And I do feel you feel it at times. You almost still have a very strong telepathic psychic connection between the two of you, but you know, you want this to start unfolding. You want this to start get going because of the power you feel between the two of you in this, because of the fire maybe even that is just growing more and more even as the time you're separate. The yearning, the want, the pull is still there. And the pull continues to exist until Dharma or karma has been met. I do feel this is a huge awakening for them, Gemini. And I do want to tell you and have confidence in saying that there's hope in this. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with the confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your life in July at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.